Yo, we have got to do better, y'all. Cause see now, it's time for this thing to go live all the way. The walls are closing in on you, Hebrew. AKA you so-called black Americans out there. There's no such thing as being black. There's no such thing as an American. Those are all made up, manufactured names by your enemies, okay? So-called election thing going on right now as I'm filming this video. Many of our people are out to lunch. You're mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, knowledgeably, you're completely lost. There is no hope for you. There's only one hope, and that hope is turn into Yahweh or Yahuwah or Yah, the Most High God, and Him only. That's your only hope for you so-called black Americans out there. But the majority of you, your head is in the clouds somewhere. You think you in Shangri-La. I don't know what is going through that thick Negro skull of yours, but you are about to get some sense knocked into it real soon. Could start as soon as tonight. Only the Most High knows when and where the bottom is going to fall out on this place. But you can smell it getting close. You can taste it. You can feel it when the wind blows. I know I can. Now, I know the Most High God made me spiritually sensitive. I'm not the only nigga who He made that way. Many of you out there, you're spiritually sensitive as well. Others will try to say you're some kind of a nutcase conspiracy theory guy or gal. They'll say that you're crazy. They'll try to say that you're weird. And you know what that means? You should be happy and thankful when these low-life, rock gut, you-know-whats look at you in disgust. Because you are right. You are nothing like them. If you understand what's going on right now, if you are somebody who already grasps and understands that the only way out of this is to turn to Yahweh and Him alone, not Donald Trump, not Kamala, okay? Not any of these Gentiles out there. They're heathens. No matter who wins this election, you are personally finished. The black family, done. Nuclear family, done. Respect amongst black Americans, done. It's all over. And you are completely surrounded by millions and millions and millions of people who can't stand the sight of you or even the thought of you. You got domestic savages, then you got international savages now because of the open border policies brought to you by Kamala and friends. And now you want more open borders? You want more international professional unalivers and SAers? Go right ahead, okay? And you know what that means for you so-called black people. You're going to look up one day and you're going to be surrounded by the heathens, illegal alien invaders. It's going to be hundreds of them, and they're going to be at your front door. And that's when you're going to snap your finger. You're going to say, damn it, this is what Mr. Real Talk was talking about. But it's going to be way too late. Because once them illegal invaders get their hands on you, and this is what they were brought here to do, cause physical detriment and chaos, financial detriment and chaos, to bring their professional unaliving skills to America. I know they can't wait to show out, and they're going to show out. If Camel Lady gets in, Kamala, you think that the illegal alien invaders are bad now? You haven't seen nothing yet. Look, this what you so-called black Americans better do. You see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing, Hebrew? You niggas better put your safety belts on. It's about to be a rap ski out here. If the Camel Lady gets in, okay? You think you're surrounded by illegal invaders now? I mean, They're gonna just open up. Well, the whole America is already opened up. The illegal alien invaders are already here. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of them. Professional unalivers, professional sex, ASSAULTERS, okay? Filled with those guys. And it's a shame that I have to do things like spell those words out, because you would be surprised. Even YouTube is supporting this, okay? Believe it or not, the powers that be, the people who rule over you, I mean, at the highest of highest levels, they were in on this. They sold everybody out, even their own people, just to get to you. Black Americans, we got to do better. We got to start understanding that you have no allies. The other nations are not your friends, okay? You're not black. But because you want to be black, you think you're black, now it's getting ready to cost you everything, and it may cost you your very soul. It's a good possibility. You're surrounded by so many savages, American savages, international savages, and you niggas think that you are in Shangri-La, Wizard of Oz, skipping down the yellow brick road, and you got no idea what is getting ready to happen to you. It's sad, because many of you have had time after time after time to turn from your wicked ways, time after time after time to stop being black. Time after time, more people have tried to warn you about your idolatrous ways, about the love of Christ. People have tried to warn many of you niggas about the dangers of putting your faith in Christ, in JC, Yeshua, Yahushua, Bahashem. We've tried to warn you, but you don't want to listen. All you want to do is follow the so-called white man and his religion. Pick any of them. All of them are liars. Every single religion is a lie. They all stole from you, copyrighted your book, and then they added stuff in and they took stuff out. And now they got the whole world, including black Americans, following this Christ guy. And see, the other nations have idols as their God, but they're not God's children. You are. So when they worship them gods like JC and Christ, the other nations, the Europeans, were able to conquer the world by worshiping Christ. But when you worship Christ, nigga, you get put to death and you go into slavery. Because see, the Most High God is not the God of the other nations. That's why he hasn't punished them yet. But you are his children, so he punishes you. From way back then all the way up to now. And I'm telling you right now, it's just like somebody smoking a cigarette all the way down to the bottom, and when they put it out and they take their foot and they mash it out, that's what the Most High God is doing to black Americans right now. Mashing you out like a cigarette butt. You wait until the outcome of this election. Whoever wins, doesn't matter. Walls closing in on you, nigga. And you either going to turn to the Most High God, which I know the majority of black Americans, they're not going to do that. They're going to turn to Christ. And you are going to die because you turn to Christ. And it's not going to be some honorable death. You're going to slide. You heard that sound confirmation? Your death in Christ is not going to be honorable. You're going to slide head first into the pit of destruction. You hear that sound confirmation right there, Hebrew? If you don't know what sound confirmation is, subscribe to this channel. And you will learn about it watching these videos. Your loyalty to the Christ is not going to get you an honorable death. It's going to get you slung head first into the pit of destruction, never to see the light of day again, because you got tricked into worshiping a demon. Black Americans, we gotta do better. Subscribe to this channel, like and comment, and share this video. This is Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube station for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness.